Okay. Looks like recording is there. This is John with eImpound and Locator Technologies. We have Major Swanger here and Latoya from the Prince George's County Police Department in Maryland. Locator Technologies, for anyone that doesn't know, provides lien holder and vehicle owner information to law enforcement and to tow and storage providers and any other stakeholder out there that is looking for lien holder and registered owner information. We also provide a service called eImpound.com that's used by law enforcement, and law enforcement uses that to identify and notify lien holders and registered owners about vehicle occurrences on towing, storage, any other occurrence. And then law enforcement uses Locator Technologies to identify lien holders on towing, or if they're in the middle of investigations or trying to notify a lien holder or owner about a stolen, recovered, or a tow. Locator does have about 35 million VINs from 85% of the lien holders of vehicles on the road. And it's a very unique database because it does have lien holder, registered owner information from all across North America, Mexico, United States, and Canada. But more importantly, it also has towing and storage information, vehicle occurrence data. We're integrated with all these different databases. So we're the only database out there that has lien holder and owner information, stolen recovered, law enforcement data that's allowed to be viewed by certain viewers. And it's a very useful tool, I think. So I think what we're going to hear today from these from Major Swanger and from Latoya, who are nice enough to be here, is how it helps them, what they use it for, which services they use, and how they use the service, and we'll go from there. So Latoya, we'll let you go first, as you're an eImpound user.
Yes,
let us know. Thank you.
Yes. Good morning. My name is Latoya Whitehammond. I'm the manager for the abandoned vehicle unit, and we currently use eImpound as a second source for locating an additional registered owner or any registered owner and a lien holder. We tow abandoned vehicles off county roadways, so sometimes we have to use that system. We use it for every tow just to ensure we have submitted impound notices to any registered owner or lien holder that may be registered, maybe for that vehicle that we've impounded. We've had impounded, sorry.
And does it help you? Is it pretty useful as far as finding lien holders and letting you know who the lien holder is? Is it pretty good hit rate?
Yes, because we can only run Maryland, so eImpound has been a great resource outside of Major Swanger and his team. That is our additional resource that we use in order to try to locate someone. So in most cases, if they do have a lien holder, we are able to locate them using eImpound.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, it's good to hear this, making your life easier and making it efficient for lien holders and for the agency.
Yes.
Major Swanger?
Yeah. Good morning, Major Jordan Swanger, Prince George's County Police Department. I'm the Chief of Operations for the department. We sit right next to Washington, D.C., 27th largest police agency in the country, and we use eLocator or eImpound for several different features. The first is that we're towing a lot of cars. So we do accident scene towing, recovered stolens, evidence tows, to the tune of probably 25,000 plus cars a year, spread out among about 30 different tow companies. We don't have a county impound lot. We rely on private contractors to use their storage facilities to store our cars and then release them back to owners or lien holders or insurance companies. So eLocator helps us in a couple of ways. The first is that it's an instantaneous notification to a lien holder. Maryland law requires us to send a letter in the mail, a certified letter that we have impounded the car, but we all know that that's a lot of touch time. If a car gets impounded, it's usually the next day or the subsequent day that we're sending a letter. Then it has to go through the mail. It might take a week to get to a lien holder. And then that lien holder in turn has to assign it to somebody to investigate. So you're pushing probably 10, 12, 15 days before a lien holder has a true opportunity to arrive and reclaim a vehicle that they have an interest in.
Yep.
This service helps us, eLocator helps us tremendously because that's instant notification. If they're if they're subscribed to the VIN for a vehicle that the lien holder or the registered owner has an interest in, they're going to know the next day. And they can, and we do see this, they oftentimes will show up requesting a release for the car so they can reclaim it before we've even gotten a letter in the mail. So that's a good service for us, because that means that my tow companies can clear their lots faster and keep the more storage space available for the next round of tows or impounds that my officers are have in the pipeline.
Well, that's great.
It's a good turnover of space and economical use of space for us to use a service like this. So how it works on our end is we have built in we have a records management system, every impound in the county. So not just the county police, but also the revenue authorities and private tows. So, if an apartment complex tows your car because you didn't have a permit or a placard correctly displayed, that car is going to get towed by a private tow company that has nothing to do with the county police, but they do have to report the impound to us using a system. We scrub that every 24 hours and we send the data through an API to Locator. So now all of those VINs are uploaded into Locator, which gives those lien holders a easier method of determining that a car that they have an interest in has been impounded. And it's a good catch-all, because now with those VINs inside of a system that warns people and informs them the cars have been towed, we feel like we're providing better visibility to interested parties, because unfortunately the tow companies, if it's a private impound, they don't have access to NCIC, they don't have access to Nlets, they can't send letters to lien holders, they can't send letters to registered owners. They're relying on the county police to do that. There's usually a 5 to 10 day delay before we are even aware that they need us to send a letter. And then it takes us a couple of days to get a letter out. You're talking weeks before we can get notification out. And that costs money. That costs a lien holder a lot of money, because the storage rates are $50 a day. So,
man, that's great. That's a great summary. I mean, that you're helping citizens, you're helping the agency, and you're helping tow companies get cars off their lots. That's great. I just want to mention, along with the certified letters, we did pass Locator Technologies worked with the Towing Association in Maryland and with the Lending Association in Maryland to work at the state capitol a couple of years ago to pass legislation that allows for electronic notification to count as legal notification to the lien holder, but only if the lien holder approves of electronic notification for that use beforehand. So that's been a real successful project, but even if your state requires certified mail or mail notification, obviously Locator Technologies and eImpound is still extremely useful based off what Major Swanger just said. The individual, the lien holder, the insurance company, they're getting notification about this tow or the vehicle occurrence before the letter even has gone in the mail from the agency, because the DMV is so slow. You have to go to all 50 state DMV databases. The tow company might take their time getting information through. So it's a huge service, a huge benefit to a lot of stakeholders. And we appreciate Major Swanger and LaToya taking their valuable time to talk about this. And for any law enforcement agency out there looking to use Locator Technologies or eImpound, please just go to the website, locatortechnologies.com or eimpound.com. Our contact information is on the website. Dennis Frias with Locator is a law enforcement liaison, or you can reach out to me, John, at Locator Technologies as well. And we look forward to helping any law enforcement agency out there that could use Locator and eImpound, just like Prince George has told you how they use it. So thank you very much, everyone. Hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend, and look forward to talking again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.